There we go. All right, we are in business now. So welcome everybody to the What is Coaching webinar. My name is Liz Bellini. I am the leader of this team, Team Persevere, and it is my pleasure to be hosting this webinar for you guys. So I guess I just want to start just by giving you guys a little bit of an agenda of what you can expect from this webinar, what you're going to hear, and maybe just give you like an outline of what to expect. So for the next about 45 minutes, I am going to, fill you in about who I am and who Team Persevere is, how we came about, so that you know my story from beginning to end. You're going to learn what coaching is and how to be a successful coach. You're going to learn who coaching is right for. You're going to hear a couple of testimonies from other coaches on our team who have had success with this opportunity, both on the fitness side and the business side. And you're going to hear about the best way to get started with our team, a step-by-step approach with instructions and different options. If you have any questions, please use the chat feature. I will do my best to answer them in real time. If not, I will definitely have like a Q&A at the end if you have any questions, and I'd be happy to answer those for you. So with that said, let me fill you in a little bit here. So again, my name is Liz Bellini. I am the founder of Team Persevere. I've been a coach since April of 2011, which makes me a coach for just over 6 years in the network. So I've been around a while. I'm currently a full-time coach. I've been a full-time coach since April of 2013, and I'll get more into that as we move along here. I'm currently a 4-star diamond coach, and I'm leading a team of 500 plus coaches that is currently ranked in the top 500 out of 450,000 coaches in the entire Beachbody network. And just this past year, 2017, we achieved an amazing milestone in our business, and were recognized as just one of 47 teams out of the entire Beachbody network as a premier team within Beachbody. So a lot of you seen that I went to Summit, which is the big national convention that Beachbody holds every single year. This year it was held in New Orleans, and I was able to be recognized on stage among my peers of all the Beachbody coaches in the network. And it was an amazing experience. And for me, standing up on that stage was a representation of all the coaches on Team Persevere and all their hard work that they did throughout the year last year, helping people get healthy and fit and live, a healthy and more fulfilling life. And that is our mission behind Beachbody. And standing up on that stage represented not only, my hard work, but the entire team's work. Because in order to reach a certain status within Team Beachbody that we did last year, it takes a village. It takes a team to do that. And there's no way we would have been able to do it if we didn't do it together. Something that is really cool about that achievement is that one of the top coaches on my team, she's one of my coaches, is Heather Stetson, whose team also was a premier coach. So given everything that I just said about how you earn Premier Coach in Team Beachbody, it's something to be said when there are several coaches within the team who are earning that top level. Which really just kind of goes to show that you have aligned yourself with an amazing team that knows the way, is going the way, and is dedicated to showing the way to any coaches who come onto this team and want to achieve the same things that we have, for whatever reason it is that brings you here today to learn more about this opportunity. So let me fill you in a little bit about myself. So like I said, I got started with this opportunity 6 years ago in April of 2011. I'm a mom, I'm a wife. I have a son and a daughter. They are 10-year-old twins currently, and I am from, the mid, central Ohio area, right on Lake Erie, and I've lived here my whole life. So that's just a little bit about me. When I got started in April of 2011, probably the best way to describe me was that I was a mom and I was a wife, and I worked full-time as a marketing executive in Cleveland. And if you know geography, which I don't, so I don't blame you if you don't, but I live in Sandusky, Ohio, and and I worked in Cleveland, which meant that I had a 60-minute commute to and from work every single day. And it was hard, being a mom to twins and, having a full-time family and commuting to and from work every day for an hour was really hard. And as you can imagine, life had caught up with me. At the picture in the middle here where I'm holding my kids, this was Mother's Day, I don't know, maybe around 2010, right before I decided that I wanted to feel better. Still in that picture, I was carrying 30 extra pounds of weight from having my twins, even though they were like 3 or 4 in this picture. But like I said, life had caught up with me. I was working and being a full-time mom, and I really wasn't making myself a priority. I wasn't working out. I definitely wasn't eating right. And I definitely had no goals and no dreams and no vision. I probably was a little bit of a negative person, if you can believe it, but I just hadn't figured out how to make myself a priority. And I was starting to feel the repercussions of that because I wasn't happy. I wasn't feeling like myself. Those faded jeans and that faded green shirt was pretty much the same outfit that I wore day in and day out because that was the only thing that fit me, that I felt comfortable in. All of my other cute clothes in my closet didn't fit because I was carrying around extra 30 pounds of weight. So by January of 2011, I had just had enough, and I needed to find a solution. I started working out in my basement on an elliptical, and I would go down there every day and I would watch the TV down there for 30 minutes to pass the time. And thankfully, and I truly believe by the grace of God, there was an infomercial on TV for a program called Turbo Fire. And I was watching this infomercial, and it was all of these women just kind of bouncing around and jumping around, working out to this workout program that had a ton of energy. The music was awesome, and it just looked like a lot of fun. And I looked around at me in my basement, and I said, I have all this room. I could totally do this program in my basement. I really want to do that. And I remember getting off the elliptical and going upstairs and telling my husband, hey, I saw this infomercial for this program that you can do at home, and I want it. And I feel like I could do it in my basement. I feel like I could do it, before the kids got up in the morning. I could do it during nap time. I feel like I could do this, and it would be something that gives me something a little more than just this elliptical. And honestly, at the time, we really couldn't afford a $120 workout program that this program cost. And my husband was like, it's $120. Do you really want to spend that on, when you already have the elliptical? And I thought to myself, you know what, if I don't do this, then the elliptical is going to get old and I'm going to fall off just like I did so many times prior in my attempt to lose weight. I need this program, and I don't care if we have to slap it on a credit card. I don't care how much it costs. I want to do this. I have a really good feeling about this. And thankfully, I listened to my intuition and I bought the program. I did slap it on a credit card because that's just the way that we could afford things, extra things back then. So that's what I did. And long story short, I started the program on day one. It was a 90-day program. I finished it in 90 days. I lost 30 pounds. I got into the best shape of my life. And I entered my results into the Beachbody Challenge that year. And in May of 2011, I won the monthly Beachbody Challenge prize of $500. I was selected among my group of peers for my before and after pictures that I got with Turbo Fire. And when I got that check in the mail, I was like completely blown away because I didn't think it was a real thing. And I realized that I gotten $500 for just working out and taking care of myself. And along the way, I was posting about my journey on social media. People face to face, my friends, my family, and just people around me saw physically that I was changing. And not only physically, but mentally, I was happier. I was more positive. I started to have goals. I started to have dreams. I started to see a vision of what I wanted for my life and how I wanted to live, and what I wanted to bring to the table. And I was changing. And so it kind of opened up my eyes to the possibilities. And thankfully, another coach brought the opportunity of coaching to my attention. He invited me to a live kind kind of event, sort of like this, except it was in person. It wasn't online. And I went and I was learning about this coaching opportunity, just like I'm going to share with you guys today. And then the minute that I was sat down in that chair and I listened to the presentation, by the end, I was ready to sign up. I was sold. I was like, these are my people. This is what I am about. And I want to do it. And I want to help others achieve what I have achieved. And the rest is history. I signed up the next day and became a coach. And it was the best decision I ever made in my life. So just to kind of give you a little back end of my story on how I became a full-time coach and how, the logistics worked out with that. Like I said before, I was a full-time marketing executive for a publishing company in downtown Cleveland. The company's name is Penton Media. The building is still standing there. I don't know if the company is actually still there though, because, like I said, I was commuting to and from work. I worked there for 8 years. And it was the job that I got right out of college. I actually got a job that I got a degree in. And it was a great job. It was a good job. The people there were great. However, it was a job that I had no advancement. I had no way of making extra money. And at the current time, I was just making enough money to help us just survive, basically. It was not enough to put away in a savings account to build up our wealth. And if we ever needed the extras, like I said, something was, put on credit or on loan. So, it wasn't a great job for advancement, I guess you could say. But regardless, it was a good job and it was paying the bills. And, I needed to show up and support my family. So in addition to that, I was also coaching part-time. Right? So I became a coach in 2011. I coached part-time while working full-time at my marketing job for 2 years. So from April 2011 to April 2013, I was coaching part-time and working full-time. Okay. So in addition to, now getting workouts in every day, being a busy mom, working full-time an hour away, I also threw coaching out of the plate, which, can imagine it was a big thing to take on, but the difference for me was that I was passionate about this and I couldn't stop doing it if I even tried. It was something that was just continuously pulling me in because I loved helping people. I was going to work out and continue living this healthy lifestyle anyway, so I might as well do this. And I was making some extra money on the side because I was helping women part-time get started on programs and mentoring through the process so that they could achieve the goals that they wanted to. So it was nice. It was a nice supplemental income in addition to what I was doing full-time. For those 2 years, I was able to save. We actually paid off $20,000 in credit card debt in those 2 years because I was making that extra income in, I don't know, when the market crashed in 2008 or 9 or whenever that was. My husband was laid off for an entire year. And the only way we could afford things was by putting it on a credit card. And through that, whole process, we racked up a ton of credit card debt. And it was something that just hung over our head and was just awful. And coaching gave me that drive to be able to make more money to pay down that debt and pay it back so that we could start saving. And we did. I actually paid off my student loans with my coaching money when I was doing that part-time. So we were able to knock out a whole lot of debt. So it was a really great thing for our family financially. Long story short, it was April of 2013 when I got the call from my HR department from Penton Media, and they told me that that they were really sorry to have to tell me this, but due to a restructuring of the program in the company, in the department that I was in, that my job position no longer existed. They were removing that particular department of the company, and half of the company was being moved to Overland Park, Kansas. So I wasn't moving to Kansas, and they didn't have a job for me there anyway. So basically, 8 years, after 8 loyal years of service, Liz, we're sorry to have to tell you that your position with this company has been eliminated effective immediately today. So by 5 p.m. this afternoon, we're going to need you to clean out your office and exit the premises and never return. So that was it. I had lost my job. I was a victim of corporate layoff, like so many of my other coworkers in that company. I think there were, 200 of us that lost our jobs that day. And you know what? I had already been coaching for 2 years, and I was making a great supplemental income. I was on top of my health and fitness. I felt great. I had a positive outlook on life. And over the course of those 2 years, I had fallen in love with coaching. And that vision that I was talking about was the vision that maybe I could do this full time, because it would be awesome if I could work from home and do this, on my time and be present in the lives of my kids and my family. And all of a sudden it was like my prayers were answered, and it became a reality. And I was ready because I was already making a great supplemental income part-time with coaching that was almost matching my full-time job at the publishing company. So that night I went home and I told my husband what had happened, and he, was shocked, as was I, but we sat down and we discussed, what the possibilities were. And I said, I really don't want to go back and look for a job. I don't really want to go back and work in an office. I love what I'm doing with coaching. Why can't I set up an office here in our house? And at the time it was a small corner in my family room. And just build this and just do this. And that was our decision. And that was in April of 2013. And now we're in 2017. And it's been a blessing for us. I make more than double than what I did in the publishing company with coaching. And I definitely don't say that to brag. I say that to show what's possible. I've been a coach for 6 years. I worked in the corporate world for 8. I'm making more now in less time. All right. So I want to give you guys the bigger picture here. The opportunity with this thing is huge, and anybody can do it. If this, once 30-pound overweight, mom of twins that had no goals, no vision, no drive, no direction can do something like this, then anyone can. I truly believe that. So here I am now, a full-time coach. I'm making my own hours, working from home. I'm present in the life of my children and my husband. I'm controlling my income. No, boss, unlimited vacation time. I can take off when I want. I can work part-time to make a full-time income. That's the possibilities that coaching has enabled me in the past 6 years. So I share that story really to tell you this. I love this quote. It says, "Don't live the same year 75 times and call it a life." I came across this quote probably on Instagram, where a lot of amazing quotes are found. And it really just stuck with me, because when I hear that quote, I think of this picture of me sitting on the front porch with my twins. And I remember how I felt. I remember how I felt like a hamster in a wheel, just going through the motions day to day. A typical day back then looked like, me getting up at 5 or 6 in the morning, having to get ready for work, getting the kids together, dropping them off at the sitter, to make sure I left by at least 8 o'clock, if not before, so that I could be in Cleveland by 9, would work for 8 hours, head home, and get home around 6 o'clock to pick up the kids. Wouldn't get home till close to 7, do dinner, baths, bedtime, just to do it all over again. That's what my life looked like for several years. And when I see that quote, "Don't live the same year 75 times and call it a life," that's what I was doing. And I never want to live that ever again. And that's a lot of my drive and a lot of my motivation behind, coaching, and why I continue to work so hard at it to this day, even 6 years in. For me, it doesn't even feel like work. It's a passion, because the number of lives that I've touched and come across in the past 6 years are astronomical, in terms of just emotion and passion, than it was ever sitting in a cubicle, behind a desk doing work that I wasn't passionate about. So what is Beachbody coaching anyway? It's network marketing. So I always want to be, you know, truthful and honest about what this is. And it's a business model called network marketing. You can Google it and you can read more about it. But I also want to, you know, kind of fill you in on who, you know, coaching is right for. And the truth is, like I said before, anyone can do this. You know, anyone who has a desire to connect with a clear-cut solution to live a healthy and more fulfilling life, have support, and have the opportunity to make an income, helping others who also want to live a healthy and more fulfilling life. It's a chance to get behind a product or service that you're passionate about and use it for your own well-being at the same time. So that is the opportunity at hand. And just a few you know, things to kind of back that up for why, you know, I love this particular business model. There's several reasons why men, you know, and why women and men are choosing network marketing. They're dreading going back to work, or maybe they're stay-at-home mom or dad looking for extra income. Or maybe you're just young and eager and can't see a 9-to-5 office job getting you where you want to go, and you feel that there must be a better way for you to make your living. And the truth is, and the good news is that there is a better way. But it's definitely different than what we were taught. You know, we were taught to go to school, get a degree, get a job, work for 30 years, and then try to retire. But we all know that retirement is not guaranteed in this day and age. The system has changed. Times have shifted. People are moving more towards an entrepreneurial mindset, and you see this because you see so many more people starting their own businesses, doing their own things, and you start to see more and more layoffs in the corporate world. Things have shifted, the times have changed, and this is definitely proof of why. So a great quote that I've seen is that, you know, 82% of the United States of women who are making over $100,000 a year, 6 figures, are doing it through a home-based business. Okay, let me say that again because it's huge. Okay, 82% of women who are making 6 figures in the United States are doing it through a home-based business. 82%, okay? That's a lot. And they're doing it with a home-based business. The same exact opportunity that I'm presenting it to you here today. All right, so I just want to make sure that you guys know the opportunity at hand. Where am I at? Here we go. Awesome. So I want to give you guys 14 reasons why network marketing makes the best business for women. I had to put men in there because I can't discriminate. But the truth is 99.9% of the people that join Team Persevere are women. We do have Josh, and you'll get to hear about Josh in a minute, but he's pretty great and just kind of the token male Beachbody coach on Team Persevere. We'll take him. But so the 14 reasons why this business works. You can elevate your financial life, obviously. I've proven that. You receive all the benefits of traditional business ownership without the typical risks. You can condense a 30-year career into 3 to 5 years. You know, I gave a good example of that, working in the corporate world for 8 years and only being a coach for 6 and making double what I make now as a coach than what I did in the corporate world. You have a flexible schedule and more freedom to do the things that you seem to have, that you never seem to have enough time to do. You have incredible tax benefits. You're doing work that is fulfilling and it makes you happy. You can stop worrying about money. You work when you feel like working, and you play when you feel like playing. You get to spend a lot more time with the people who are important to you. You don't have to report to anyone but yourself. It's okay for you to take time off without loss of pay. You will touch many lives, and there are so many people struggling in this world today, and you can encourage them to go after their dreams and give them hope. And you meet the most amazing people in this business opportunity. You'll never find a more passionate group of entrepreneurs in any other profession. I guarantee it. You get paid for work you do one time. That is the power of residual monthly income. I encourage you to Google that. You can become financially free and create a legacy for your family with this opportunity. And additionally, you know, you can't help but grow mentally, emotionally, and spiritually from the experiences on the achievement of your dreams with an opportunity like this. But really, you get even more for that. Financial freedom is really well beyond financial, isn't it? Especially for women, because it is a woman's, free to be who she really is. Because I feel as a woman, we take on a lot of the responsibility in terms of worry. We want to make sure that we are okay, that we are set, that our family is going to be taken care of. So we tend to worry about money more than, the men in the family. Not saying that they don't, but we want to just make sure that we're taken care of. And until, our worry is set free, we're really not able to be the true women that we are destined to be, because it's hard to be a woman with all the worry hanging over you. Trust me, I know. So I want to share a couple of these quotes from two amazing men that have seen a lot of success in the entrepreneurial world. And I love their quotes. Robert Kiyosaki is he's an amazing author. And you can see, I want to say it's like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, or something like that is the book that he read. But anyway, his quote, I love, it says, the richest people in the world look for and build networks. Everyone else looks for a job. And then we all know who Bill Gates is. I mean, the man is brilliant. And I love this quote too, because he said, if I would be given a second chance to start all over again, I would choose network marketing. It's coming from the guy that makes billions in the Microsoft industry. So there's something to be said about that. All right, so let me introduce you to some of my team. I talked about Heather earlier. She led her team to a premier coach status last year, and she is a 2-star premier coach. Heather has been with me for almost 3 years. Okay, so she's been around for 3 years, has achieved so many great things in her business in just 3 years. Heather was a bank manager in Northern California. Last year, she gave birth to her daughter, Ariana. And when she was pregnant, she was still working at the bank and was doing coaching part-time. And she said that, and I remember this, she said, I will not go back to work after maternity leave. I am going to be a full-time Beachbody coach. And she worked really hard throughout her entire pregnancy, and she made good on that promise to herself, because when she had her daughter in April and it was time for her to go back to work in October, she told her boss that she was not going to be returning and she was going to be a stay-at-home mom and helping her family financially with her business. It enabled her to do that. She had started to make more than she was making as a bank manager, and she's been around for 3 years. So it is always my goal, and just the process that I've seen over the past 6 years that I've been around is that I want to set the path for my coaches. I want them to be successful. I want them to be successful faster than I was, and Heather is definitely proof of that. She's achieved more in the time frame as a coach than I did at that particular time frame than I did. So super proud of her. Another coach story I want to share with you that's a little bit different, because I know a lot of people worry about, I don't know if I can be a coach because, I'm not this super fit person and people aren't going to see me or take me seriously in this business. But let me tell you about Amber Scott. She is a now top coach who started coaching at her before picture. She saw the opportunity. She wanted to do the program, and Amber decided to do the coaching opportunity to get a discount on her Shakeology. And she decided to share her journey while she was on the journey. And she inspired so many people along the way while she was reaching her goals too. So not only did she reach her health and fitness goals, but she built an amazing business along the way. And anybody can do that. All right. So now we're going to move on to the actual coaching opportunity video. It's a 7-minute long video that is told to you by our fearless leader, Carl Deichler. So let me pull this up so that way you guys can watch. It's 7 minutes long. I'm going to turn this over to you guys, and I'll see you in about 7 minutes.
Beachbody, creator of the hottest and most respected fitness products in the world, now has an opportunity for you to join us by becoming a Team Beachbody coach. As a coach, you'll be given the opportunity to earn income by sharing the best fitness programs and nutritional supplements on the market today.
Instead of doing the obvious thing and selling our hit infomercial products through retail stores, we asked a handful of our customers to become independent distributors. We call them coaches, but they're not fitness or nutrition experts. These are people who simply love the products and love sharing them with people because they actually work.
As a Team Beachbody coach, you're partnering with a company that stands above all others with this unique opportunity. And because we need your help to help other people, there's no better time to get involved as a Team Beachbody coach than right now. There's a massive health crisis throughout North America. Just in the United States, 1 out of every 3 adult Americans and 1 out of every 6 children are considered overweight or obese. This means more than 100 million people are unhealthy.
I started seeing people that I was working with get results. It was at that moment that I knew that this is what I was supposed to do with the rest of my life.
Beachbody CEO Carl Daikeler and President John Congdon began combating the health crisis in 1998 by conceiving a simple solution to this massive problem. Sell top-notch fitness products and provide unprecedented support and motivation to help people get fit. The phenomenal success of Beachbody is undeniable. And when John and Carl examined that success, they realized that a large part was due to satisfied customers sharing their fitness success and passion for Beachbody with those closest to them, as well as on the Beachbody message boards. This natural interaction between customers was recognized by Carl and John and led them to develop a compensation plan where Beachbody would begin paying people for what they were already doing for years, sharing Beachbody products. Thus, the Team Beachbody Coach opportunity was launched.
To fit in those jeans that never thought I'd be able to fit in again, and I'm able to save money, have money in a savings account, and that feels really good.
Decide, commit, succeed. The Beachbody mantra is not some snappy cereal box slogan. We guarantee that when a customer decides to commit to a Beachbody fitness program, they will succeed. But we've learned that success doesn't just come from buying a fitness program. Nutrition plays a critical role, and Beachbody's ultra-premium health shake, Shakeology, has become one of the best-selling products in the history of the company because of our Team Beachbody coaches.
Shakeology is what they call a market disruptor because while competitors have come up with Me Too energy drinks and antioxidant juices, we've created the absolute highest quality weight loss and health shake on the market today, period. The absolute best.
And now you have the power to customize your Shakeology with our line of boosts for even healthier results. And with our Beachbody Performance supplements, you can push yourself harder and last longer, which means you get better results from your workouts faster. The opportunity to share products that you love and earn money while doing so is something we're proud of at Beachbody. This is how it works. First, you earn a 25% commission on all retail sales. It's just that simple. For example, if you have 3 Shakeology sales a month, you would earn enough to pay for your daily dose of dense nutrition. You can also earn an even higher commission when you sell our exclusive Team Beachbody Challenge Pack, which is a one-stop solution for customers. A challenge pack includes a fitness program of their choice, a 30-day supply of Shakeology, and a free 30-day VIP membership to the Team Beachbody Club, which offers customized meal planning, exclusive video content, plus unlimited access to Beachbody On Demand, where you can stream over 500 of Beachbody's best-selling fitness programs from your computer, smartphone, or tablet. And many of our successful coaches use Beachbody Challenge groups to engage their customers and coaches by providing support and accountability to help them achieve their optimal fitness results. And if you choose to build a team of coaches, we have a lucrative bonus program that lets you earn from your whole team's productivity. And the rewards don't stop. We also created the Beachbody Challenge Contest, where coaches and their customers can submit their success stories and have the opportunity to take part in over $1 million in cash and prizes. Here's some good news to make it easy for you. We provide every coach with a website and an online office, where you can access sales and marketing tools, as well as a library of training and personal development resources. Plus, we handle all the product fulfillment and customer service for you. All you need to do is direct customers to your website. And when they make a purchase through you, you earn a generous 25% commission, and all your income is paid weekly. Many coaches earn enough to make a car payment or enjoy a vacation. Some earn enough to quit their day jobs. And a few top coaches even earn more than $1 million a year. Beachbody has the most popular fitness programs in the world. Programs like P90X, Insanity, the 21-Day Fix, and PIO, just to name a few. And to support that success, we spend over $100 million a year in advertising these programs. So you can reap the benefits of that exposure and feel confident knowing that as a Team Beachbody coach, you're partnering with the #1 brands on the market. There are many reasons in addition to the extra income to becoming a Team Beachbody coach. To get fit and healthy, to get great discounts on Beachbody products, to earn travel and incentive trips to some great vacation destinations, or even to work out with your favorite Beachbody celebrity trainer. But most importantly, the time and freedom to do what you want to do most. Think about your own situation. Is what you're doing now going to give you the lifestyle that you and your family deserve?
If you want to go to your kids' baseball games, soccer games, graduations, recitals, be there for them, you can do that. It's up to you.
You can become the CEO of your own business as what we call an independent Team Beachbody coach. We're going to make sure that you have everything you need to be successful and provide you an amazing opportunity to achieve all your financial dreams. Now the decision to go for it is yours. I thank you for your time, and I look forward to working with you. Let's get started.
Awesome. So let me get back to my screen here. So that was the Beachbody coaching opportunity in a nutshell, presented by Carl Deichler. So I am going to kind of fill you guys in a little bit on just some success stories, proven results. I want to share some from our particular team, from Team Persevere. The first story I want to share with you is Mandy. Mandy is the diamond coach on our team. She got amazing results with the program T25 by Sean T. Mandy's story is so inspiring because she started her day one just about a month after she had her first son, Jacob. So she was working on getting her, body back after baby. And in 60 days, you can see that she has done some amazing results and inspired a lot of people along the way. So she has built a great business just by, sharing her fitness. This is Josh. Josh is the coach that I was talking about. He is one of the only, one of maybe two men on Team Persevere, but he's awesome and offers a great dynamic to our team. And Josh's story is really inspiring too. He has got amazing results, as you can see, with programs like P90X, Insanity, P90X3. He's currently doing Shift Shop. So he is also a diamond coach on our team. So he's definitely leading a team of people himself in getting results and improving their life. And this is Amber. Amber is an emerald coach on our team, and she doesn't even look like the same person, but her results are incredible. She got those results from the 21-day fix. She did several rounds of the 21-day fix. Those are not 21-day results, just to clarify. But, she chose to view her journey as ongoing and has reached some pretty amazing results as well. So those are just a few stories from our team on the fitness side. I want to share with you more about just peer support as far as like our team goes on the business side. And also just to kind of share, what a coach is, what a coach isn't, so that you have, a clear understanding of what to expect. So, a coach doesn't have to be a fitness or nutrition expert, as I explained with Amber's story. They don't already have to be at their fitness goals or nutrition goals. They can be on the journey. That's what's inspiring to others. And they definitely do not have to be an experienced salesperson. We are not about sales, and I teach that in my team. What a coach should be, they should definitely be sharing how people can change their lives and achieve their goals with the opportunity that we have. They have to be committed to being proof that these products work by working out and drinking their Shakeology. And they have to be dedicated to improving and developing themselves through personal development. So I want to, kind of share a couple of the pictures from our Success Club trip. These are from, just past Success Club trips. I think this one was from this 2016 trip. But the company does pay it forward to their coaches. They reward them for the work that they're already doing, which is great. I think in the 8 years that I worked for corporate, I might have gotten a $200 bonus one time, which I was grateful for that bonus, of course. But, it'd be nice to, have it a little bit more often. I know you don't feel good. Go lay down. Lay down right here. You don't feel good. I'm almost done, buddy. And let's see here. So we didn't travel a whole lot before, Beachbody. We didn't really have the means to. But, since, becoming a coach, we have definitely traveled way more. We've been given the opportunity to just, from trips earned to being able to afford it. Beachbody has taken us all over. They've taken us to Disney World. They've taken us to Cancun, on a cruise to the Bahamas and the Caribbean. Just this past spring, we were in the Dominican Republic in Punta Cana. So next year, the trip is in Riviera Maya, and it's just awesome. All right. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Frequently asked questions about coaching that people have asked. I wanted to share these with you guys. I'm sure that maybe some of you have the same. What exactly do you do as a coach? You align people with a program that fit their level and goals. You support them on their journey with our elite support in our team-led challenge groups, which there's also a free smartphone app included. How do we get paid? People pay for their products and their packs that align with their goals. The orders go through your personal online websites that are provided from the company once you get set up. And we get paid every Thursday. Today is a Thursday. Today was payday. So how do commissions work? 25% commission for every item people buy from us. We also get a 35% commission on every challenge pack purchased from us. We also earn income once we build a team of others who are coaching and helping other people just like we are. So one of the great things about our team atmosphere is that it offers outstanding support. We offer training and tools, lots of communication, and how to grow your business on social media, to just name a few. What to expect from our team exclusively. So our exclusive coach mentorship with our Coach Basics program and accountability is always included and free to any of our new coaches. We do have monthly team calls, quarterly team challenges, team building events, leadership training, and we also have a Team Persevere Facebook page where we communicate daily, and we have recognition opportunities with monthly incentives. So let me give you the breakdown of the options, okay? So you have the opportunity to join our team as a customer or a coach. If you're already a coach, then you're already in, or maybe you joined at one point as a customer coach. You started on your journey first. That still entitles you as a coach. But if you're somebody who is still wanting to work on their fitness goals and are coming in and thinking I'll be a customer first, I encourage you to take an approach of customer coach and go ahead and go for the coaching opportunity, get the discount, and perhaps when you're ready to coach, you can step up and coach, or you can just continue getting the discount. There's no, quotas to hit or sales to hit, even if you have a coaching account. So I just want to be clear about that. The ultimate best way to get set up is with a challenge pack. So a challenge pack includes a fitness program, your first shipment of Shakeology, and you would also get a trial month of the Team Beachbody Club membership, which is now known as Beachbody On Demand, which is really great. And I will explain more about the opportunity that you can achieve with that. So the price breakdown of the opportunity with the challenge packs, they range anywhere from $160 to $180. Just to put it into perspective, Shakeology alone is $130 per 30-day serving. So you can see how you have a huge savings. If you are getting a challenge pack for $160, just $30 more, you're not only just getting Shakeology, but you're getting a workout program or many workout programs with that. So you can definitely see how it is more bang for your buck. The group support with a coach and accountability partners is always free. It is at no risk to you, no contracts, and if it's not for you, you cancel your account without any penalties. And really, you just turn into a customer, and you still get to take advantage of the coaching support and the challenge groups. So fast acting bonuses, I always do my fast acting bonuses through the end of the month, which this month, the last day of the month is July 31st, which is next Monday. So from now until Monday, if you sign up as a coach with this team, obviously you're going to get your challenge pack that includes your program, Shakeology, Coach Welcome Book, a fast track mentorship to kickstart your business with our Coach Basics group, bonus materials from me to help you get started on your journey. So those things are available to anybody who's brand new to signing up as a coach with this team. I would love to share with you just a few of the challenge packs that are available so that you have an idea. So the 21-day fix challenge pack is $160. That comes with the amazing program, 21-day fix, Shakeology, and I want to share with you Bree's before and after pictures. These are her day 1 and day 21 pictures. I know. I'm in the middle of a webinar here. We're going to get Andrew's birthday present. The other challenge pack is the Core to Force challenge pack. It is $160. These are a few before and after pictures of when that program came out. We did it with our team together. So that's another great challenge pack as well. So every challenge pack comes in a singular program that comes with DVDs, but the really best deal and the most amazing deal and the most popular deal is our all access Beachbody On Demand and Shakeology challenge pack, which is on sale for $160. It's originally $200. So what do you get with the all access Beachbody On Demand? Basically, you get all access to every single workout program that has ever been released on Beachbody, okay? And that's digital access, okay? So you won't be getting DVDs. You will be able to access it with Wi-Fi on any device, like a laptop, a computer, a smartphone, tablet, smart TV, using Roku, Google Chromecast, Amazon Fire Stick, Apple TV, the list goes on. You know, we're moving into a more digital era. So it's enabled us to take our workouts pretty much wherever we go. Comes with the Portion Fix container system, 30 days of Shakeology, and access to the program for an entire year with your option to renew in a year for $99. So that is the opportunity at hand with the challenge packs. So just to give you just a really quick rundown of ongoing business service fees as a coach, so you're aware of them. There is a $15.95 monthly cover for starting your business. That $15.95 covers media promotion, your coach online websites, customer service, technical support, product warehousing so that you don't have to buy products and store it in your garage or anything like that. It's really like, think of it as an overhead cost to start a business. So traditional business overhead cost is in the thousands of dollars a month, right? With Beachbody, you get the same benefits of starting a business with only a $15.95 fee a month. I say that's a pretty good bargain. So what's next? The challenge groups. So going forward, we are looking at, we're looking at August and pretty soon back to school and everybody getting back on a routine. I have a couple of challenge groups that are going to be coming up that are going to be enrolling new challengers. The Back to Routine challenge group is going to be focused for, people who are ready to, get back to a routine after a crazy busy summer. And of course, another Shift Shop challenge group that is going to be starting on August 14th. So most of you know, or maybe you don't, I had the privilege of being in the Shift Shop Coach Test Group. Shift Shop is a brand new program that Beachbody just released literally 10 days ago. And it got over 1.2 million views so far in our Beachbody On Demand in just those 10 days. It's pretty incredible. And you can safe to say that it's a program that people are loving. But since I was in the Coach Test Group, I got to complete the program, test it out before it even, was available to the public. These are my before and after pictures that I was able to achieve just in the first results of the first round. And just to share a few of my other peers who are in the Coach Test Group as well. As you can see, some pretty amazing results in just 21 days of the Shift Shop. We also were given the opportunity to do round 2 with the Coach Test Group. And these are my overall results from the Shift Shop after 2 rounds, or 42 days it would be. And some more before and after pictures of my teammates who also were able to have, pretty great results after round 2. So yes, so that will be an individual challenge group that I'm holding for just Shift Shop challengers. And again, that group starts on August 14th. I am starting to enroll participants now. So if that's something that, speaks to you, definitely hit me up and we'll talk about the best way for you to get started. Alrighty, so let's see here. In the next 24 hours, the person who invited you will definitely be following up with you, asking you what you liked about the presentation. Does Team Beachbody and coaching feel like a fit that could help you achieve your goals? And which option appeals to you most, customer or coach, or customer coach? And a few other things I want to leave you with to think about. What can becoming a coach do for you? Who can you help? And what are your goals and dreams, right? I always like to describe Beachbody as a vehicle, okay? It's a vehicle that can take you to the destinations that you want to go to in life, right? What can this opportunity do for you? How can it change your life? Who can you help? Who could you help and inspire? Who could use this opportunity? And who could you lead? And what are those goals and dreams that you want to achieve? And how can you see Beachbody being the vehicle to take you there, right? So I want you to think about those things. And lastly, questions. I see that there are some questions in the chat, so I'm going to answer those. Alrighty, okay, so from Isabella, how many hours a week do you really work? Do you have a system to keep organized, keep track of people? Do we set up our own team within your teams? Is that right? Yeah, yes. So many questions that are very good questions. How many hours a week do I really work? I would say that I work a good 4 hours a day. So whatever that equates to. So I probably work a good 4 hours a day. And that's what I usually try to stick with. And it's definitely been a work in progress to get up to that point, which is a story for another time. I'd be glad to share that story. But when I first started, I was definitely putting in more hours than 4 hours a day. I've been a coach for 6 years. I've gotten really good, yes, with my systems and being organized and tracking people. These are things that I have set up for my team. I have resources to share with them so that they can learn how to build their own systems. Of course, my systems that are already in place are already available for my coaches on my team to use. So like I said before, I want to help my coaches be successful. So I've set up systems that they can use to help them grow their business until they can slowly but surely create their own systems and branch off and, create their own. But yes, you essentially are your own team, even if you have nobody underneath you. So when you get people signed up, you create a team, which is underneath me. So they would be under my big team, if that makes sense. Let's see here. So, as far as challenge groups, same thing as how to set up challenge groups. Same exact thing. I, again, have challenge groups that are already set up. I welcome all of my new coaches to invite anybody that they get set up to join my challenge groups too. I co-collaborate with all the new coaches, so they help me run challenge groups until they're ready to branch off and create their own challenge groups, either on Facebook or in the Challenge Tracker app. So again, I equip my coaches to use my systems until they're ready to fly on their own. So Chelsea, where did you learn how to do all this computer stuff? I did go to school for visual communications. I have a bachelor's degree in all things computer. So that's one thing that I did. My best friend's calling me right now. Don't answer it. Just, can you hit the side? I'll call her back after we're done. But yes, so, I did it from my computer. That was weird. I turned it off from my computer. So yes, that's how I learned most of it. But I mean, most of it I learned just by doing, especially social media, because social media did not exist when I graduated in 2005 from college. I think MySpace existed, and yeah, MySpace isn't around anymore. So yeah, what tools will I really need to be able to be a good coach, technology-wise? Yeah, you can definitely start thinking about a team name. It's never too early to start thinking about a team name. Technology-wise, I would say get a computer that works, a good working computer. Like, don't mess around with an old, slow, drag down computer. Like, invest in either a desktop or a laptop of good quality that's going to help you be as efficient as possible. So I say definitely invest in that. If you have a smartphone, definitely, those things come in handy so you can work on the go. But I mean, really, that's all you need. All you need is Wi-Fi and a dream. Seriously. Yeah, to grow this business. But other than that, that's it. I mean, obviously these things go into greater detail, and I, of course, am an open book when it comes to training my coaches and elaborating on the questions that you guys had, which are really good questions. So that's it for today. If you guys have any more questions, you can reach me on Facebook, or you can reach me on email, or you can reach me in the Glance into Coaching page. So other than that, thank you guys so much for joining. It's noon over here on the East Coast, and I have to take care of a little sickie. I have to call my best friend back. Today's my sister's birthday, and I'm hungry, and it's lunchtime. So I will talk to you guys later. Thank you guys for joining, and we'll be seeing you. See you guys.